Hello, everybody. I'm glad to be back. I'm Andrea Balaj. I'm your host today. I'm the founder of DevTalks Romania and as well delivery area manager in Catalyst Solutions. For a decade now, we are excited to build this vibrant community around DevTalks for our developers and IT professionals. And we are glad to have really great speakers and really great partners this edition. So today I have the great honor to present you Elena Dochie, Tech Manager at MassMutual Romania. It's an honor to have MassMutual Romania as our main sponsor for the third consecutive year, and we are deeply grateful for this support. Today we will meet Elena, who has more than 10 years experience in managing IT projects and multiple development and operational teams, and over 7 years in delivering training. So on 29th of May, you'll meet Elena and part of her team on stage, on the main stage. So Elena, welcome and thank you for accepting this invitation to talk today.
Thank you so much for inviting me. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Today, for our audience, we've prepared a set of questions. So I would like to start by finding out more about your professional journey in MassMutual Romania. So my first question is, how did you start and what motivated you to keep growing inside the company?
Yeah, so when I decided to switch careers, I took some time to do my research and to actually find a company that has similar values to my own. So MassMutual Romania was a value match from that perspective. Um, I'm courageous, I'm curious, I like to learn. So all of those are actually part of MassMutual core values, all of that. So we focus on winning, generally speaking, in MassMutual. We want to exceed expectations and to get better each day. And we are doing that through collaboration, which is actually everything that encompasses my experience and my desire and what we actually will share on the stage for DevTalks. Actually, in MassMutual, I began my career as a project manager and a Scrum lead. And only recently I was promoted as tech manager, which I embrace it with all my soul and all my heart. Because I like to mentor others. I want to participate in lots of activities, projects, volunteering work, for example, that actually benefit my colleagues from Romania, US, and India as well. So all of that is actually my motivation to grow and constantly be involved in all kinds of activities.
It sounds a busy period and also a great opportunity to also have this wide connection. Thank you for your answer. So next on, I will ask you to, if you could briefly describe the structure of your team to understand your team better and some of the main functions, maybe.
Sure. So I oversee multiple teams in MassMutual Romania with diverse functions, but all of them service MassMutual sales and distribution channels and third-party products. Because of that, we are in a place of innovation, actually, and we are under transformation because not only we thrive to become as agile as we can, but also to incorporate all kinds of technologies that benefit the sales and distribution operations. My team is comprised mostly of developers. I have both backend, but also full stack development work. ETL, Java, and Node.js, those are the main technologies that I have. But also in my teams, I have project managers, actually two of them, QA engineer, and also a tech lead. So it's all about development, but actually it's a nice mixture of all kinds of functions and skills. What I wanted to say is that I said I have multiple teams, but each team actually works independently, so they don't actually need my constant support or supervision. So, which is great. It leaves me time for other things as well.
Are there any special skills, technical mindset, or soft skills that you are looking when you bring new members in your team?
Actually, yes. I think two of them are the most important. One is curiosity. They have to be very curious about what's going on around them. They have to ask questions. The second best skill that I'm searching is critical thinking, because we need to solve problems for our customers. So for doing that, we need to find ways and we need to find solutions in maybe in places where no one else thought of finding. So the journey includes critical thinking and curiosity, because otherwise we cannot reach the end.
Okay, so if someone needed 3 reasons to join your team, what would be these ones?
For joining my team, I think they have to want, or they have to desire to be challenged. So they have to want that, to be challenged in terms of new technologies, new processes, new type of customers or stakeholders. Then they have to want to learn, because of course if they want to be challenged, they want also to learn. So they want to search for that. And also I think if they want to be visible, if they want to be in the spotlight, I think in my team is a good place to be as well, because I always want to make sure everyone is seen through all the project meetings, everything that we are doing. I need them to be there to speak for their own and to speak their ideas out loud for the others to hear them.
Okay, so you'll be part of our speakers lineup this year at DevTalks. So you'll go on the main stage. Can you tell us more about your keynote and how you're preparing for the upcoming event?
Sure. It's my first time at DevTalk, so of course I'm a bit nervous. But because of that, I'm thinking, okay, my team that we all worked for achieving what we will present for the DevTalks. And I said, okay, let's all join forces and be on the stage and support each other, which they were so enthusiastic about. They already started thinking about their speech and how they will organize. So I think that made things so easy. In terms of the keynote, we will delve into the partner integration technologies team's journey for cloud migration of one of the processes. And we will also explore the challenges that we had. What strategies did we apply for those challenges to be solved? And how we managed to actually achieve great results at the end. The cloud migration is a very important, I might say it's a critical step for our third-party distributors' new business process, because through our feeds, the outputs that we are sending to our customers, they actually receive up-to-date information about sales and policy status. So it's a critical process to be able to have it scalable and to service their changing needs. We always want to be able to improve, and cloud technology is actually allowing us to do that.
So tell us who will join you on stage. Describe your team and the name of your team.
Yes, I won't be alone. With me, there will be Bianca, Bogdan, Denis, and Roxana. They will be on stage, each of them telling us about what challenges they had and how they actually were able to achieve the results that we set to achieve. But also at home, there will be other folks that will chime in, at least mentally. We have Victor and Loredana that will also be cheering us. Plus in US, I really want to mention our colleagues from US, Darren, Dave, Alex, Daubin, Hemali, Ram, Timothy, and Tim. So I have a lot of colleagues, all great minds, and all together we were able to achieve the cloud migration.
Your keynote abstract caught my attention while I was reading it. And you mentioned before the challenges part, which I think it's a great opportunity for a transformation, also in mindset and also in career opportunity, maybe. So the part where you mentioned the struggles and how they can be transformed in opportunities. Can you mention 2 or 3 situations that happened to you, and how did you manage to turn them into opportunities, maybe?
Mm-hmm. In our integration team, we have an awesome way to define a situation that needs a change, no matter if it's about data, it's about technology, process, even difficult conversations. We always say that is an improvement opportunity. This is what we box all those kind of situations, and by doing that, it actually makes it positive, and we are able to engage to solve anything that's going on, because it's never about a bad thing. It's always about being able to, of course, improve, to do something good. One of the challenges that we had when we decided moving to the cloud was the option and we had to move it fast, was actually removing the barriers between the sub teams, because we had an on-prem technology with ETL, with maybe not so up-to-date technology overall in infrastructure, and we actually had to do that by involving 2 sub-teams, ETL and also Java and AWS. So in that sense, we had to make sure that the teams are actually working together, because nothing is silos, nothing is separate and actually being able to be delivered, right? So everything has to be integrated from the beginning. So integration by design, not actually only at the last step. And I think that was more like a natural resistance cross understanding, probably. So we had a lot of conversation around how we'll manage access and how that limit our ways for the troubleshooting, right? Because we have also to think about servicing the applications that we deliver. What if not the entire process can be moved? What if only partial? We had so many questions about that. So once we transformed them into improvement opportunities, we actually were able to see how that can be integrated in everything that we are doing. For example, we had discussions regarding databases, what kind of databases to use, so that all kind of technologies that we are using to use the same database, the same structure. So those conversations actually made the team more united, and we were able to work together no matter from what our experience was, what were our skills, our business acumen. Everyone was actually able to work together, which was absolutely great.
That sounds amazing. Thank you for sharing this with us. I think there are valuable information for our audience and also for one's development if they choose to, work in such a diverse team. So thank you, Elena, for accepting the invitation to join us today. We are eager to see your keynote and your colleagues, because you'll be, all your team almost will be on stage. So we are very excited to see the keynote. So for those at home, don't forget to book your time on 29th and 30th of May, because we'll meet at Romexpo for the 10-year anniversary edition. So check our website, our updates on the agenda, and join us there. Thank you, everyone.